Jenny, let's do someone who's very much in the spotlight at the moment. Boris Johnson.
Yeah, well, it's got it does slant to the right, so it has got powers of communication. He has got clever linking, so he is full of ideas. But the clever linking is actually pretty good, as it happens, and it looks as if he's artistic from this sample I have here. But he's got very wide space. Oh, good eye for detailed work. One wouldn't have thought so, would it? Not the impression that he gives.
He's a bit like bumbling.
Vague and bumbling. That with this large writing, I would say that's an act. But also, the only thing is very forgetful. He has to keep his notepad at hand 24/7.
What shows you that?
The spacing. It's very wide spacing between the letters, actually. So he needs actually to close the letters and have them. Some are connected, some is disconnected. So the disconnected, the spaces are wider than they ought to be. I didn't realise how observant he was. I'm just looking at his eye dots and things. He is observant. He notices everything that's going on. Very good sense of humour. Another one that has to take care. Is his skin red, Kevin?
He's very pale, so...
Yeah, well, he has to take care in the sun. Also gets allergies in the sun, or sort of goes lobster-like in the sun, and wouldn't look so wonderful.
And you can tell that from the handwriting.
You can tell that from he's got what's called rivers and lakes. But I promise I'm not getting technical and boring. I'm not going to explain it.
What about the... it's a very interesting signature, if you talk about that.
Yes, the signature's nice. At the end of the signature, it shows that he doesn't trust everybody around, that he's discerning. And there's a lack of trust with people, so he might have had... Also, he's interested... He's got figure eights here that fortunately are upright. No, I won't...
Figure eights, what's that?
Well, I think he's interested in sort of historical sort of tribes and fertility rites and all that sort of thing. It would be like a hobby. It wouldn't be,
Wait, and you said what are figure of eights?
Well, figure of eights, people draw them unconsciously. On the word Boris Johnson, the S is a figure eight.
Okay.
It also shows that a writer likes culture and the arts. And also, the other thing is his feet hurt him a little bit.
He's got sore feet.
Got sore feet. Yes, and yes, he has. Yes, he actually has. Here and here, it's sort of... I don't want to give away trade secrets, but it does look like feet are uncomfortable. And even here, on the word in grief, in outrage, yes... And he's quite... I'll tell you something that surprised me. He can be unexpectedly